Today we came to the bin store to see what we could find for profit. I was looking in the bins for a while. I ended up coming across some good amount of products, but not too many. Keep watching to learn what to look out for when you go to the bin store as well. This Funko Pop right here, Funko Pops do sell pretty good, but this one was in bad condition and it was a bad Funko Pop, so we kept looking. Now, at this bin store, there was a lot of toys. I'm guessing they had a lot of returns from Target, but most of them were pretty garbage at the $8 price. Forgot to mention, but today was Friday. Friday is $8 days. It's the day that they restock everything. So everything is $8 that you see that I put into my cart or everything that I pick up. I ended up coming across this Ninja Turtles toy, so I ended up pulling out my Seller Amp. If you guys don't have Seller Amp, there's a free trial in the link below in my description if you want to get it. Now the Wi-Fi was pretty bad the time that I came, but regardless, this product didn't even come out on Amazon. I even checked it out on eBay. You guys could use the eBay app to look at products as well, either on Amazon or eBay. And on eBay, they were selling for pretty low, and it was not worth picking up. They had a lot of those. If it would have been profitable, it would have been good. Now I kept looking, and I ended up finding this router. Routers usually sell for a good amount of money, so I know routers are pretty good already. It's one of the products that I sell a lot of, and this one right here was actually pretty decent. I ended up checking. There was different comps from anywhere from like 30 to 100. It should sell for around 40 to $30. That's what I listed mine. I listed mine for $39.90, so I think it should sell for around $39. And it was $8. I did open it up. I already opened it up when I got home, and it looked pretty new, maybe used a little bit, but fairly brand new. Now another item to look out for is Squishmallows. As you can see right here, I ended up finding a lot of Squishmallows this time, but none of them were actually profitable. If they were cheaper, or if it was a different day where it was like $2 or $1, then I would pick them up. But this one right here, $8. It sold for $24, but only one. It's not really worth it in my opinion. If you guys didn't know, on eBay, when you go to sold items, it's in the last 90 days. So if it's selling you 90 in the last 90 days, it means it sells around one per day. That's how you're gonna average, or that's how you're gonna see how fast your product actually sells. They had a lot of Squishmallows. Now this was something else that you should look out for is basketball cards. Any type of basketball cards usually can, if they're good, they'll sell for a good amount of money. These were already open. If they would have been sealed, this I think pack of cards was for $30 to $50, which is pretty good. Now I did look at the cards, because if they did have the Wempenyama card in there, it does graded. It sells for around $200 plus, but sadly it wasn't there. I ended up scanning it right here with the eBay app, and ended up coming out for around $30 to $40 for the pack, but obviously they were open, so sad. But there was the ability to find this. I believe somebody opened it when they found it, so if it would have been sealed, if I would have found it first, it would have been a pretty good score. Now right here I ended up finding a lot of toys. There was a Spider-Man web shooter. There was another pets toys and stuff like this. The Spider-Man web shooter, it'll make around $8, which we're gonna buy it for $8, so it wouldn't make any money. So this goes to show you that not every time you go to the bin store you're gonna find an insane amount of profit like a lot of people tell you. Sometimes you find good stuff, sometimes you find bad stuff, but it's all about looking. Now some of these products, if they stay there until maybe $1 day, $2 day, then they will be profitable. You will make a good amount of money if they're still there. But this one right here, it only makes like $8.90. It would make 90 cents. Not worth picking up. Now, if you guys also go to the bin stores, make sure you guys look out for any sort of vitamins, minerals, stuff like that people intake, or like supplements. They do sell for a lot of money. This one right here, I saw it, I put it in my cart, didn't search it up, but I know that they sell pretty good. So I searched it up, and it sells around like $30 on Amazon. I should profit around $10, costed $8, so over 100% ROI, which is pretty decent. Now, another thing to look out for is any sort of baby stuff, baby bottles, baby, holders, whatever. This one is an expensive product, but it just doesn't sell on eBay. It might have sold on Amazon, but the box was pretty damaged. You don't really want to sell stuff that's the box is just really broken on Amazon, because you might get a lot of returns. Now I found more toys. This Star Wars helmet looked pretty cool. $8, can sell for around maybe $15, but the box was damaged once again, so I had to leave that behind. As well as this dot too. This dot sells for I think 20 to 30, maybe even more, depending on the condition. But this box was extremely squished. That's why it was probably left behind, and there was no sold actually on eBay, so we just left that behind. So make sure the box is actually in decent condition, because if you get a sell from a collector, if he gets a box damage, he's gonna get the return, and you're not gonna make any money. Now, if you guys are liking this video, make sure you guys subscribe, and maybe I'll make some more of these. And if you guys see anything that I missed out, not a professional, I mean, I'm not a super professional, but I know a lot of things, but not everything. So if you guys see something that I missed out, make sure you let me know, so next time I know what to look out for. Okay, then I came to this table. I saw this big egg looking thing. I didn't go straight to it because there was a lot of people there and I didn't want them to take it from me. But I looked at it and it looked pretty big. I was like, this is a big electronic. It should definitely do something. I ended up moving my car a little bit to the side just so I wasn't in the way. But then I came back to it. I was like, is it broken? It wasn't sealed correctly, but I guess somebody just didn't seal it right. And I ended up searching it up on eBay, and it's a vacuum, some sort of. I think it's like for people that cut hair. It's basically a handless vacuum. You just sweep next to it and it sucks it up. Search it up on eBay, and it should sell for around like $50 to $80 depending. There is a lot of sold on this one, so $50 to $60 from $8. Pretty good profit margin there. It is a heavier object, so it is going to cost a little bit more to ship out. But from what I've seen on eBay, it should sell pretty good as long as it works. I haven't tested it out yet, but it looked in pretty good condition. And as you guys can see, there's a circle right at the bottom. That's where the stuff goes in there. So pretty good product to look out for. Any sort of vacuum that's pretty big, or electronics that are big in general, can sell for a good amount of money. This was another product that I found. It was a Philips toothbrush, electronic toothbrush. It was a good product, but just not at $8. Electronic toothbrushes, especially Philips, they sell for good money. But this one, you know, it was a little bit open box, so the box was kind of ripped. And the ones that I saw were selling for around 20 to 30. If it sells for 20, you're not making too much, so I had to leave it behind. If it sells for 30, you're gonna make some decent money. So just depends. I mean, if it was $2, $3, $4, would have picked it up. For 8, just not worth it in my opinion. But keep an eye out for Philips brand of products. Now, anytime you see something that's cool or just weird, search it up. I didn't know what this was. Golden eyes, dragon. I was like, what is this? It looked like darts for, playing the dart. I don't even know what it's called. Where you just throw the dart and you have to hit it in the middle. You have the bullseye. This is what it was. Search it up. Not profitable. I mean, it is profitable, but it just doesn't sell. So no point of picking it up. I had to leave it behind. But remember, keep an eye out for any weird looking things, because you never know. They can sell for a good amount of money. Now here I ended up finding this thing called Whoosh. It's brand new. It was sealed. Search it up. It looked pretty good. Usually things that have real barcodes and not like the Amazon barcode tend to sell for a little bit more, or they sell. This one I searched it up. It sells for around 30. I have it listed for 30. It should sell for around 25 to 30, which is pretty good. Probably end up like doubling my money or a little bit more than that. So pretty good. Now another quick tip for you guys: if you guys are going to the bin stores, make sure you just pile your cart up with a bunch of things that you think are good. Like I put a bunch of stuff in my cart, then I searched it up. This one was selling for 25 to 35, so I'm gonna listing mine for 35. So just pile your stuff up. This was another thing that I got. It looked pretty cool. I was gonna keep it for myself, but I was like, you know what? I don't really need it, so I left it behind. This was something else that I picked up. It was something for skin. It's from the Ordinary brand. Ended up not being worth it, so put it back. But something to keep an eye out for. Some of these serums or any product that goes on your skin or face can sell for a decent amount of money as well. So search it up, check it out, and you might find some profit. Another tip is just throw things into your cart, search them up later, and keep digging for other things. This little box that I picked up at the bottom left, not the big one but the small one, actually sells for like $30 to $35. Sadly, I think somebody like squished it or tried it on, so you can't really sell it as new anymore. It looks a little bit used, so I have to put it back. That's pretty much all I found at this bin store today. I did go a little bit late, and it was the most expensive day, so not a lot of things are profitable. I like going on the cheaper days, but you can go on any day that you want. Hopefully you guys learned something. I hope you guys, if you did enjoy, make sure you subscribe and like. As well as I hope you guys learned something. If you saw anything that was profitable, let me know. And like I said, these are so that you are going to learn. These videos are for you to know what to look out for when you do go out and hunt for your own products. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe. Like I said, overall I think we spent around $45, something like that, and we should profit over $100. So we're gonna get our money back, plus we're gonna make over $100 after fees and shipping and everything. So pretty good. We found products for Amazon, and we also found some products for eBay. So overall, really good. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something.